It's
listen,
okay.
listen to his like this is not like a knack on him, whatever. But like he just says, "Oh my goodness," every time is a hype moment.
True. All right, so we are locking in with our next match. Looks like we're seeing Xero. Excuse me. I always want to say Xerom because we used to have Xero was also in Nesman. But Xero versus NoTag here, and this is this is a battle of the. Well, no, we do have one DLC in here with the Joker.
Yeah, I feel like my eyes have been bleached squeaky clean because there aren't any Mii's on the screen.
Yeah, this is actual like characters.
This is actual characters. Finally, back to normal.
I'm gonna need NoTag to go Doc Mario just so that we have a no DLC matchup.
True. Wait, no Jokers.
Exactly. Yeah, get rid of that Joker.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the Joker.
Bring the Doc back.
A Joker doesn't really feel like DLC. He's like, I don't want to say he's honest because he's not, but like relative to the other members of the cast.
He's a Smash character with a gimmick, and like
Yeah.
there are plenty of Smash characters with gimmicks. It just so happens that some gimmicks are significantly better than others.
Regardless of Falco versus Samus here, the Samus is winning because you'd think that this is a bad matchup for Falco because the Reflector, the Laser, both seem pretty annoying for Samus, but the up B at a shield, punishing the approaches, and that's unfortunate because I think the forward would have killed Falco. He's a very light character.
Hey, you called it.
I called it, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely did not seem as though the Falco was in a particularly comfortable situation in that matchup. We'll see if the PT can do a little bit more. Catching Squirtle at low percents is a little bit damaging, though. I feel like 70, 80% or so is when you want to swap over to the Ivysaur to try to get some of those 50-50 kills.
I've always seen this as a bad matchup for Pokemon Trend. You just have a hard time getting in.
Agreed.
Into Samus, like you don't really have the best approach options, and I mean Samus's flowchart just there's also
this
what
is hell
happening. Dude, do you think he practices that input for like an hour every night?
I think so.
I've never seen a Samus bomb the ledge that aggressively before.
Not only that aggressively, but at the perfect rhythm too.
Yeah, they got to make that a rhythm heaven minigame for all the young Samus mains out there.
Exactly.
Trying to make a name for themselves.
You got to get like the Whiplash training mod. Am I dragging or am I rushing?
no tag in the corner. Or are you on my tempo? I love that movie so much.
It's such a good
movie. I'm so glad
movie.
you brought that up.
All right, so now it's looking like a Samus sweep just about. Ness definitely has the tools to compete in this matchup, though. Doesn't have to be as fearful of the charge shot, but the problem is that NoTag's been getting a ton of percent from scrapping. So is Ness going to have the ability to actually throw hands in this matchup? That remains to be seen.
Oh, you can eat the bomb?
You can eat the explosion,
you can eat the explosion. That looked concerning for a second. Like, there's no way.
Toss him down, but great air dodge. That's the one advantage that Ness has in this matchup. That phenomenal air dodge, directional or not, can get at some of those lingering hitboxes.
And Ness versus Joker, this does kind of seem like a miserable matchup for Ness. I feel like you just get run over here.
Yeah, Joker has the momentum. And then if you're ever off stage, you have to worry about getting gimped from like guns, which are incredibly safe. Case in point.
Oh, yeah.
Case in point.
And you get the free Rebels guard. Arsene, Big Daddy Arsene is online.
Yeah, that's one of those words. You didn't get the kill, but you still got the Arsene, so who really won?
Oh, man.
NoTag, you monster.
If there's one thing Ness can do in this matchup, it is blow up Arsene Joker's recovery. Good recovery from NoTag, though, to avoid getting edge guarded. Finds a reversal with that up tilt. Not enough to kill. Just whoa!
The tricks.
You can do that? Yeah, the tricks and gimmicks coming out from Xero. I certainly didn't expect that. NoTag didn't either. But we're both still here.
At 137, anything will do it here, but Xero right now playing so well.
I like the Dragon tries to go for the rollout.
Aiming for a back air right here to claim the stock. But actually, NoTag not jumping in, uses the guns to escape instead. Misses the tech, but can't get anything on that plat 2 times in a row. NoTag hasn't been able to connect, and it cost him the stock.
Yeah, maybe if we were on small battlefield with lower platforms, he would have been able to do a better job covering them. Regardless, the Mario is here. This is the last stock of both players. And a down air at a shield, not enough to kill just yet. I thought that would. Up air will do it, though.
No way, no, that's a fake kill screen right there. Mario up air, he never killed nobody.
I feel like this entire lineup was set up just to gimp Ness.
True. Mario can make this character's recovery absolute hell, too.
But hold on, jab block from Ness. I think he might be dead. Oh, good SDI.
Still, like, look at the damage. This is an even game all of a sudden. This Ness, the last man standing, and look at the damage.
I thought he was about to find a back throw. calls out the jump from Mario. If there's one thing Mario's going to do in neutral, it's going to jump.
Clean sweep.
Wow. The Ness just swept him. We're talking about, oh my god, these matchups all suck for Ness, but Xero doesn't seem to mind.
That was one of the most impressive stocks I've seen in this bracket.
Oh,
just
yeah.
locked in at kill percent for a solid 2 minutes against two terrifying characters, and just absolutely unflinching.
NoTag maybe still a bit shooken up from the torture he...
The psychological horror of me versus me versus me.
You know, that should be a war crime, you know, like how the Chinese water torture, you're not allowed to do that, right?
A man can only stand so much exposure to the me's.
Only so much, you know.
So maybe Alternus is the real winner here.
Maybe they have like a whole ward in their facility for people who had to fight that me lineup.
Just lock him in a padded room after that. All right, so we are back on PS2. I mean, it's kind of interesting that the Mario now is no longer the anchor. We're going second Mario and first Joker. So that Samus was performing really, really well. And you mentioned that Samus versus Ness, not necessarily the most favorable matchup. So perhaps we've got that little change up here, recognizing that the character has been performing so well, put him in the anchor spot.
They're looking to get something started here. A good shield grab from no grab will give him the stage positioning. And yeah, the Falco can be a hard character to ledge trap sometimes because he's got that fair off the ledge. He's got side B. He likes playing aggressive off the ledge, and yeah, it can be difficult to pin him down sometimes.
Yeah, the big benefit of that, like this highest double jump in the game too.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Just being able to just double jump out of almost any situation. The downside being, of course, that if you get called out for double jumping, you're just dead.
And the Falco reaping his way back in the game here. He's looking for an up smash for an anti-air, and a great neutral get-up read from NoTag is going to give him the lead. A little bit of Arsene here, and that character's switch taken a while was maybe a blessing for Xero because more Arsene meter ran out.
And I think that's just about the entire meter gone now. A little bit harder to ledge trap and edge guard this character, though, without Arsene. So now the projectiles are going to come out. Question is, if you're NoTag, do you think that you like rush this character down, or you just take the projectiles and get some Rebels guard gauge?
I don't think you mess with this Ivysaur here. If you try to jump in, or the Charizard, I guess. If you try to jump in against either of those characters, you could just get blown up.
I can certainly see that. Like, we already see Xero trying to get the platform drop back here. Doesn't even need to get the forward air for the stock. So.
Yeah, that gun on NoTag's part did look like a misinput. And now we got Pokemon Trainer versus Mario. And
you just
forward smash.
I love that NoTag goes for that in neutral sometimes. It's probably Mario's longest range move. It's kind of safe on shield, too. You really have to whip punish it.
It is a very underrated move. And I know you like playing Mario,
yes.
So if it's coming from you, then I got to believe it.
I very much like Mario's forward smash.
That is not dead. Okay. I'm always so scared when I see a ladder combo with Mario on PS2.
That's like year 2 that Mario gets away with that. Since then, not so much. People have realized how to DI that a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure. And Xero showing us some strong Ivysaur combos of his own. Good ledge pressure from NoTag, but Xero is going to find his way back in. And a good back air will put him off stage. Trying to gimp him with the fireball. Oh, that was a very fortunate switch, but it's not enough as the ledge trump will do it.
Always a danger against Mario. You have to just respect the fact that if you don't have an option locked and loaded, the cape trump is so consistent. Triple forward air. Do we have a double jump still? We don't, but we don't need it. Xero going very aggressive off stage.
I love that down air off the ledge right there from NoTag, because you could have set up into an up air maybe if you didn't have so much range. Regardless, the strings are coming online. He almost found that forward air.
Yeah, very wise by Xero to DI away.
So are we going to be seeing a repeat of the last game with the Ness reverse 3-stock NoTag? He seems to have that game still in his head because he's just getting all this guaranteed damage off the confirms instead of going for resets, which we have seen him do a bit earlier.
And every time these two back airs trade, if NoTag is able to get back to stage, he's winning these trades. Like, you've got to respect this lead. And if I'm Xero, I want to play a little bit more grounded. Like, we know that NoTag's going to go safe back air for safe back air, so perhaps try to get one of those anti-air callouts with the up smash again. Like, NoTag is just fearless right here. We are not approaching.
No one is approaching here.
Cross-ups.
That should be good damage here with the forward throw. Good positioning as well. Mario has been very good while ledge trapping so far.
The safe back air, or down air rather, excuse me. I love that retreat option.
And NoTag clearly is respecting this Ness a lot. He does not want to deal with these strong buttons that Ness possesses.
That's the thing about NoTag. Like, as a player, you'll get him with nonsense once, but maybe not a second time. Also, can we talk about how Mario up air killed after I said Mario up air ain't never killed nobody?
Yeah, one of the things that makes Mario a good character in this game, we're not saying he's top 20 or maybe he's top 20.
I'd say top 25.
Top 25.
Like 20
a solid enough character in this game is that he's got kill confirms that he can blow you up at early percents. He's got some pretty strong smash attacks that you can throw out, but typically his moves will just all eventually start killing, which is a trait you see of a lot of more consistent characters.
Yeah, he's one of those characters that's like good but not great because he can't kill consistently. Like he doesn't have like kill confirms that easily. Once you're out of the percent window from like the up air strings killing off the top or going up air into forward air, how does the character actually kill you? Usually it's because he has safe moves and he tosses out those safe moves until you die.
All right, it's the same lineups from both players.
The character order, I feel like, is going to play something big right here. This is a rubber game. This is either Xero or NoTag's going to be backed into a corner after this one.
Yeah, NoTag giving it a bit of thought here.
I like this option. I like keeping Samus as the anchor and then having Mario as your solid secondary character. Looks like instead, we're getting actually the exact same repeat this time.
And so Falco against the Joker once again.
And Falco was winning in that last time.
Oh, yeah, it looked very even, but yeah, the Falco did win.
Well, no, NoTag actually got the kill with like a missed tech.
No, you're right.
But it looked like that entire time, Xero was ahead, both in percent and in stage positioning.
Yeah,
he missed a bunch of techs on platforms, and finally NoTag was able to confirm.
Regardless, this Joker is putting in the work early with some good combos, and yeah, there are the Falco bread and butters coming out. Falco's routes are just so consistent. That's what makes him a great squad strike character. Because like his advantage stage is just so consistent, right? It works on most of the cast. He's good on most stages, and you can use those platforms to great effectiveness.
Very true. It doesn't matter what kind of weight your character is. Falco up tilt will combo you.
For sure. This is like maybe's first touch of death character. Your first Luigi, you're either a Wolf or a Luigi, and this is like your intro to Luigi, you know?
True enough, true enough.
So Arsene will be disappearing, not before he gets in a good side B, good poison damage coming out from NoTag, and a great parry down, so not quite enough to kill, just a great DI from NoTag to survive.
So now this becomes a question of who's going to land that one Randy move that May's playing the stock. Falco already tossing out down tilts, forward airs, back airs, terrifying in these situations.
Yeah, Falco does have a lot more just raw kill power.
But it didn't seem to matter right there because if your kill power gets interrupted by Joker, if Joker can recognize what you're trying to do, it's really like very simple to toss out a back air. That disjoint, a little bit extra flavor for him.
Back to from Ivysaur, that will do it. We're back to even stocks. This has been a very even set so far, I feel.
Yeah, neither one of these players really running away with it.
Yeah, it was NoTag who was running away with it game one, but there was that reverse 3-stock, which maybe still in his head a bit because he has been playing a lot safer.
Yeah, he's been locked in since getting opened up.
For sure. Oh, he's looking for an edge guard here.
Yeah, you have to swap. Oh, no, max range tether.
I am shocked that tether was able to grab. We're looking for up smashes. We're looking for a kill here. I like that reflect on the Razor Leaf because Xero has been kind of willy-nilly be throwing those out, you know?
We got to get an adjective version of willy-nilly. I know exactly what you're going for.
Yeah. The willy-nillingly.
Willingly. Willy-nillingly.
Yeah, okay. What I'm trying to say is willy-nillingly. Oh, it's a tug. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. Nillingly.
This is just going to be the rest of the stream. We're going to run reps until we're done.
Dude, if I was listening to this, I would mute the tab so fast, and I would switch to the other one.
But now we are in kind of the same spot we were last time where Mario, relatively unscathed after the Pokemon trainer, is facing off against Xero's main. And this is the difficult situation is can you actually open up Mario when he commits to camping?
Yeah, so the battle between the Mario and the Ness, it went down to the wire last stock, but just like last game as well, NoTag did have that Samus still active for the last stock. Right, the Ness does have a slight lead. I think, yeah, I like the approach from NoTag, just to play it safe, get damage over time, not take any big risks, because Ness can blow you up.
Yeah, this is the one thing that I think makes a great Mario main like NoTag, is that he is not greedy. He takes what he can, and then he waits. He waits so frequently against these players. He's not out there mashing his face onto the controller trying to get kills, but in that situation, a little bit greedy, trying to get the beefy up B perhaps, and now the split main question mark? The secondary Samus? We'll have to see.
Yeah, so Xero's probably going to want to play this very slow because Samus can be difficult to approach sometimes. Find something, get something started with those forward airs, but your fair is going to lose to Samus fair. That is a very disjointed move. However, a good PK fire. Samus at 55%. NoTag, yeah, just can't really seem to find many meaningful hits here. The Ness is kind of running him over.
Being very elusive, just not really allowing these counter hits. Finally lands the back air, and that's the one time where Xero tried to go a little bit greedy with that back air, and NoTag responds in kind.
Yeah, great awareness of how where Ness's floatiness and where Xero's drift would get him. I just like that call out from Samus. That back air is pretty scary to go up against.
Agreed. Has anyone ever run like the 5-man squad strike?
I did once.
I kind of want to see that at like a major.
It would go to time like every game.
Yeah, just do best of 1 5-man squad strike.
If you play that, yeah, if you play that on an 8-minute timer, it will almost certainly go to time every single game.
I can see that for sure.
Unless you're just blowing each other up and you're messing up your recoveries. I did that once, and nearly every game went to a minute.
I mean, to be honest, if 2 players lead Steve, it might just never go to stock 2.
I would.
No pressure at all to actually.
I would never watch that.
Yeah, I just think I figured out a new way to like poison viewership. This is great. KML, take notes. We're doing that next time.
Man, if there's one thing I like doing, it is torturing people in Smash Bros. I like coming up with the most despicable game modes possible, and that is certainly a good one.
So game recognizes game. Thank you very much, Noah.
You got the seal of approval from me. Okay, so Arsene already out here.
Yeah, we got a couple of those like Falco pseudo combos that were intercepted. Oh my god, I like that string from NoTag. And is this a tertiary character? Does he actually put time into his Joker?
An MK Leo-esque down air out of shield. I like that.
Didn't get a strong hit of the gun, so some free pressure from Falco.
And I like that wall jump from NoTag just to get an extra back air in there.
And Arsene's gone, and I love what Xero did right there. Xero used like the fact that forward air, if you drift it back, can be safe on shield, to just chip away the last little bit of timer from Arsene. Didn't have to put up with it whatsoever, that stock just about.
Nice back air.
Yeah, it was in fact a nice back air, and for the first time, we're seeing Mario have to deal with his Falco.
Yeah, this should be a fun one. Falco is at 100%, so it might not happen. We might not get it for very long, but these are 2 characters like to scrap if they can.
Oh, that NoTag wants this stock now.
Yeah, why not?
Oh my god, he is just like, just bring in the main. Just bring in the Ness right now.
Bring him in. All right, now you got to deal with the PT first.
Squirtle Mario, low-key, actually Squirtle's advantage.
You think so?
This character is harder to combo than you would think, and is a lot he's like similar to Mario in that he can be very slippery, but can do it better with that back air.
Yeah, you might lose air to airs with Mario, but yeah, that slipperiness could be a factor here.
The grounded option
doesn't matter.
So good.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're switching to Ivysaur. You want that range against Mario. That should be the priority here.
The problem is that Ivysaur just kind of gets eaten alive with Mario combos.
That's just one of the shortcomings of Pokemon Trainer. The characters have great strengths, but their weaknesses are just much greater to exploit.
It feels like all of them are kind of combo bait.
Yeah.
Like not a single one of them has a get out of jail free card. Right?
Yeah, they're also very terrible at the ledge. Was that? No, yeah, DI out.
Hard DI out. Mario had rage.
Whoa. Okay, that scared me for a sec.
He was looking for that specifically so he could flood it. I love that option.
The 2-frame with the dash attack and a reflecting, gaping the flare blitz. I wouldn't have done that, just because if I was wrong, I would be very wrong.
Not only would you be very wrong, you'd be very clipped. KML would immediately just be like, we're putting that up on stream today.
Look, you suck, you get time a gape.
Great parry from NoTag, and that's going to lead to so much damage. Look at this combo. The mix-up. Do we have the right DI? We
yeah, great
do.
DI. Yeah, because NoTag drifted in to mix up his DI. Was not enough, though. Great reaction from Xero. Is going to save him. Oh, you could have ended the game right there with the forward smash. Oh, you're just trying to get in front of Ness to block him off. Because if you hit Ness while he's recovering, he loses most of his drift, most of his momentum.
The back here yet again. This is time and time again. Xero is getting put in these awkward situations. Can he ride the wall up? He can. Doesn't get two frame, but the weak neutral air yet again.
Not enough to kill just yet. Xero's going to need to stop quickly because Dash Attack's still not enough. The Mario is just not dying.
At 146, kind of looking like a Doc Mario heavyweight.
I wish Doc was a heavyweight. I really wish he was. NoTag, yeah, just looking for everything right there. They just, no one can get a stock off each other. And again, that up air from Mario. The thing that makes this is what we're talking about Mario. It eventually kills. You could just play neutral with him until the kill comes to you, and that was NoTag's approach for all the games that he won.